God, I seriously hate how it keeps doing that. I do not understand why Media Player gets maxed out in volume even though it's not. Ugh! It's frustrating. Whatever. Oh, I haven't sorted my stuff from the last time, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one more box I can open for this. I totally forgot to do that. Oh, we'll just add everything from yesterday into, It's because I spent too much time doing Legacy of the Duelist. Let's get that started as well. Meow. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Just getting the last bit of setup here.
Heck yeah. Oh, what has Azure done giving me that game?
He's done a lot, apparently.
So I basically made Mirror Force deck earlier, the original Mirror Force, because I don't have the retrain. I say retrains, the more modern releases of it and such at the moment. Turns out there's a searcher card for Mirror Force nowadays, so that's cool.
Yeah, Mirror Force has a lot of adaptations to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of different versions of it. One for like every attribute, I think. We've missed Dark Mirror Force, that was in Invasion of Chaos, but that card is garbage, so we don't really care about that.
I mean, in comparison, but...
yeah, I mean...
So, with how much defense book monsters do you usually have?
Yeah, that's fair. Still pretty bad.
I mean, not great, but yeah.
But, you know. Yeah, but it turns out there's a card nowadays called Mirror Force Launcher, which is it's a continuous trap that if you discard a monster from your hand, you can search a Mirror Force on your deck or graveyard and like set it on the field.
I mean, that'd be nice, but you give your deck information to the opponent.
You do. But if the card is face down and it gets destroyed, you get to set both the launcher back and the Mirror Force from your hand, deck, or graveyard, and they can be activated on the same turn, which is pretty cool.
That wow, yeah.
Again, it is as you say.
I wouldn't say busted, but
no, it's not busted because I mean, there's a lot of stuff that gets rid of things without destroying nowadays, as well as the fact of it is still a battle trap that you can probably be more proactive and stuff. But no, I found in one of the early packs in the Kyber stuff, I found the Fang of Critias is in there. and that actually lets you use Mirror Force to make Mirror Force Dragon. So you can pseudo fuse with it, and actually use it for something that isn't. Even if your opponent knows it's there, you just put Fang and Critias down instead, and use it as the actual material to make a new monster. So, which is kind of neat. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna just put that in my deck because why not?
Fair enough. And Ronnie's just now telling me that apparently Iosis copyright claimed the song.
Oh. You know what? That doesn't surprise me, actually.
It doesn't surprise me either, but that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's fair. I mean, ugh. I just thought Iosis would be not copyrighting a song that's originally from someone that's not trying to copyright shit.
Yeah. I have actually run into that once before as well. I will admit. I think it was the Mamizo video or something that ended up getting claimed a couple years back. That was years after I made it, but I think I have run into that as well, unfortunately.
Now I gotta find Iosis from the list here and get it off before I start this up. I mean, I started streaming now, so that's one thing, but still, okay. I don't want this to affect any more mishaps in the future.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess in the meantime, I guess start something up here. It kind of sucks because half the list is Japanese, so I'm like, wait, which one's Iosis?
Yeah. Man, I know we only just sort of got into the 2004 packs here, but I'm kind of looking at it. Rise of Destiny is the last pack of 2004. We're already through that, so... Wow. That's kind of crazy to think about it. Means we're gonna have even more different promos and stuff coming in next time round.
Yeah, it's the one with the lyrics. That doesn't help me any, Brownie.
Oh yeah, I think lyric-based songs especially would definitely get hit. Like I think I've gotten away with a few.
That doesn't surprise me either. That's lyrics have been. As well. Freaking funny enough though, the list I have right now, there was one song in particular that I had on it before that would definitely be caught as a copyright because a part of this it's what is it? It's Komachi's theme, but it's crossed with Nightwish's.
I know that song. Yeah, I have that on mine as well, and I've never had any issues with it somehow. But yeah,
I would have figured that one because it's it's not even just resemblant, but it's downright the same song just without lyrics.
It sure is. I know. Yeah,
it's still a great song, but like, you can't do that.
No.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let this list go on, and if that song comes up tonight, I'll just skip it and I'll get rid of it.
That sounds good to me.
Ready to go.
Okay. Yeah, we're on Rise of Destiny today. Bit of an odd set. I'm not really sure what to sort of think on this one, but I'm sure we will get into this as we go. So I'm just double checking on your wheel stuff. Yeah, past set packs is still the same as ever. I don't think there's anything that needs to change with the catch-up one at the moment. Might want to put Dark Revelation on at some point. I don't know where that would be though. I mean, I guess maybe you could take Dark Revelation 1 if you wait. Dark Revelation 2 is actually up to Ancient Sanctuary, so I guess if you wanted to take, Revelation instead of Beginning for some reason, but that would be pretty weird. I don't know. Maybe if you get a wild card for that, because other than I guess you would just get CED, so which is not necessarily a bad thing.
not a bad thing, but we raised concerns about that before. But that's
Well,
not like I'm gonna be like going for that damn strategy.
yeah, I mean, okay, I will say it on the stream here as well. My only concern with that is you getting that slot multiple times, because I have seen what having multiple Chaos Emperor Dragons in the same deck does in this series, because that's what Nimnim's got in, you know, with him and Simo. He's also got Dark Arm Dragon, to be fair, but like that's much later in, which is also ridiculous. But I have seen what double Chaos Emperor Dragon in the same deck does, and it's not pretty. So I think that would, because now that we've passed it and like I only have the one as well, you know, like I think it would be probably reasonable to keep that as an actual limited card, right? We don't want to make a full ban list for this thing, because that would be stupid, but I think if you're taking it as a wild card, having only one of that, I think is more reasonable. Because, dear God, imagine if every single time you summoned a Chaos Sorcerer, it was CED instead. That's pretty much what I'm worried about.
Yeah. Shit, you're just worried I'm gonna win.
No. I await that day, good sir. Hopefully it's today, we'll see.
Is it destiny?
Yeah, rise to the challenge, good sir. Let's get the wheel spin, and we will.
So you're saying wildcard Revelation or Dark Beginning, or?
I mean, if you want to take a Dark Revelation card instead of or pack, if you get the Dark Beginnings one, I haven't changed the actual like text on the wheel or anything. But if you want to take Revelation instead, now that we've gotten those ones done.
I'm just double checking, make sure. But like, I can still take Dark Beginning. I can still find cards.
Yeah, like there are plenty in Dark Beginning which are totally fine here. It's just like I haven't fitted Dark Revelation onto the thing yet, because honestly they're fine, but the sets are not as good as Dark Beginning, right? So it's But obviously one of them has CED in it, so you know, in that aspect. But yeah, no. If you wanted to take Dark Revelation instead of Dark Beginning, if you roll that sort of slot, that's fine. But obviously you don't have to. I just haven't updated the text on the wheel, because every time I do that, it's a new wheel. It takes a new link up, so I'd have to send it again. Or you could just make it yourself and bookmark it, you know. But yeah, it's a whole.
I need to actually bookmark it at this point. I keep opening up the page like, crap, where's the link?
Yeah, it's a whole new wheel every time, because I don't have Facebook to save these things, right? So you know, that's why it's just like it's kind of annoying to change them if I don't have to. As again, the cards though, I don't think I sent you one of them, the whole like changed winners one, so that it's because the secret rares don't exist anymore. So like there's the 2 tournament pack slots instead of previous set. That would also be on the regular losers wheel as well, but I haven't sent you that yet because you're still running this one, which I thought was more reasonable. I will send you that when it's necessary though. But
when it's necessary.
But yeah, I suppose I can. I'm sure I've sent you the thing already, but I'll screen cap it just now so you can see exactly what I'm meaning with this. That's basically how it's changed. I didn't want one gigantic slot for the tournament pack thing, because I think that's dumb. It just kind of makes it so you always roll it, right? At least it feels like it. So I basically just replaced previous pack with tournament, because we're now getting into every single one is a different tournament pack. Speaking of which, Dark Beginnings 1 actually is the role for this one. So if I get that tournament pack slot, it's DB1 for this set only. Every single set has a different one from here on out. At least up until where I marked it at the end of GX. So this is my one and only chance to get DB1 packs. So we'll see. I've only rolled... I've rolled tournament packs, I think, twice out of 12 shots here, though. And I've never rolled previous set. So, who knows?
Who knows?
Right, anyway.
I guess we'll find out, I guess.
Yep. Anyway, I think that is enough talk. Let's get this.
Right now.
Yeah, let's get this thing. Let's get this thing going. Rise of Destiny is the draft set. Get the wheel spin. Do your decision stuff. We'll come back with the duel stuff in a bit. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright. Good luck, buddy.
Good duel. Good
Okay, yeah, now that we're done with that, I need to alter that a little bit. Stupid music is just a little bit on the loud side. Hello! How's everybody doing today? Hopefully this picks up a bit as we go, but for just now, it's fine. Like I said, we do have a wheel spin to do here. I know Tuesday's a bit of a weird day for doing this, but it is totally fine. We have stuff to do. So, this is the last set of 2004 that we are about to draft. We've got the one more here, so we'll have a shot at the tin promos for this year. But honestly, we want the tournament packs here. We want Dark Beginning 1. This is the only set that we're going to have a chance to get them. So let's just see what we can do. And that's exactly what we get. Okay. Okay, this is good. We can move on into draft 1 here. 3 packs of Dark Beginnings 1. Dark Beginning 1 even. It's not Beginnings. I always mess up that for some reason. Yeah, so I'm not going to go ahead and do the sealed drafting yet because we're not going for it that way. Where are you, my dude? Dark Beginning 1. There are so many busted cards in this set that are low rarity. Let's just see if we can get them. Painful Choices are common. That's the one that we really want here. So let's flip it up and see. Giant Trunade is really good, actually. It's a third Nobleman of Extermination. Giant Trunade is definitely something I am happy to have. Even though it bounces, mass back row removal is something that I have not had any sort of access to whatsoever here. So definitely happy for that. UFO Turtle, that's my second one of, so that's also not too bad. We need to add each of these individually. Yeah, that's a pretty good one to have in the back if we ever get like a fire or, you know, machine-based thing that way. Cyber Phoenix, I think, was a super, so we're probably not going to get access to that, but whatever. Definitely happy to see that come in. So let's hear pack number 2. Flip them over. I already have enough morphine jars, so I can't use that. A third magic drain if I want to go down that route. Polymerization's actually fine. You know, getting poly is cool. Just in case I do need to do fusion stuff at some point. Light Force Sword is the second copy of that I have. Otherwise, nothing really too fancy in here. Because I already have the morphine jars. But we've got one more to get. Let's see what we can do. No Painful Choice. Okay, nothing really in this one whatsoever. Dark Sage as an Ultra is actually kind of hilarious, to be honest. We don't even have Time Wizard for it, but hey, you know, it's neat. I have Dark Magician, so I guess it's kind of fun in that aspect. Okay, nothing really too good out of here, but that is fine. We will add that to the collection, and let's talk about Rise of Destiny here. We're in that... Sorry, Kib has just asked on thing here, and that's very scary, actually. Oh boy, this series is about to get a lot more explosive. Okay. Yeah. It seems he's rolled that past set wildcard after all. Okay, that's gonna be pretty amazing. Oh boy. For those who, God damn it, Kib. Okay, I'm gonna explain this yet. Gotta explain it to him. It seems he's actually opened. He's had like the past booster pack one where it's like open 5 of any set that we've already opened, like getting 5 packs off of that. He's gotten the wildcard one this time, so I know exactly where this is going. Or it should. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to tell him. Yeah, apologies for the delay. I've just gotta clarify it with him as he's going in. Okay. Anyway, not that one. That one. Yeah, if he doesn't take Chaos Emperor off of this, then I don't know what to tell you. Whatever, doesn't matter. We now have Rise of Destiny here as our next set to go on, and it's a set. It exists. We went over a little bit about this in the end of the previous video stuff, but pretty much it's another one of these 60 card small sets. This is at the very end of the DM era. They kind of did this for some reason. A lot of the GX sets are really small as well, just in general. But there's a few okay cards in here. The creator is neat. Probably not going to see too much play here, but you can keep resurrecting monsters here. Oh, what's up, Silent? What's up? Yeah, if you can get this onto the field, you can discard. Why is it sandwich? Yeah, you can keep discarding monsters and get extra summons out of your discard and out of your graveyard and stuff here. I mean, Totally Awesome is definitely a card, right? The level 3 Ultimate Insect is here. The level 6 Silent Swordsman has the same set restriction as what this level 4 one does, so we definitely would play this if we got it, but it's there. Silent Swordsman is neat. This is just in the standby phase. You level this one up. It's cool, it's not very good, but hey, it's a light monster, it's a roller target, you can get it with Shining Angel. It's fine. I don't think level 5 Swordsman is until the next set though. But they're both ultras, so good luck with that. Perfect Machine King's terrible, we don't care about that. The Harpie Lady number ones come in here, but their name is always treated as Harpie Lady, so you can only have 3 in total in your deck, which is bad, but whatever. Monarchs continue with Thestalos here. You discard a card out of the opponent's hand when it's tribute summoned, and if it's a monster, you do a little bit of burn damage, but it basically 1-for-1's in the hand instead of on the field. That's kind of good. It doesn't destroy itself like Zabor does. Mirage Dragon is something that I want. This card is not the greatest thing ever, but it does stop all the battle traps, which is really good. And it's a level 4 light, right? So 1600 attack is fine. It's a decent monster for stopping like Mirror Force from activating. So, it's probably one that I'll play if I can work it in. Dekoichi is probably the second best card in the set in general, because it's a flip that just draws a card. So it's a stronger skill angel. Not that we've had access to that one because it's a Tony Pack card, but like it's a stronger version of that. And it's a dark, so it works pretty well there. Darkblade's Dragonite is really good for the extra deck because it's level 6. You can get it with Magical Scientist. You could also get it with Metamorphosis with a Chaos Sorcerer, and then you can banish monsters from the opponent's graveyard, which is good. We did get Skill Drain, yes. It is limited, but we did get 1 Skill Drain, so that's fine. There's some Harpie stuff in here because, with the other Harpie Lady things. We didn't get Sisters or Elegant Egotist, actually, I don't think. So, nothing too good there. Machine Duplication's pretty good. Yeah, Fusilier is a big deal too because it's a normal summonable 2800 under Skill Drain. So, yeah, could do it. Probably won't, but we could. But yeah, Machine Duplication's really good in potential future decks. It's not good at the moment, but any time that there's a low attack machine monster, we can just get like 3 of it out of nowhere. So definitely good. Back to Square One is a card that I am probably going to play, if only because it can target face downs as well. But yeah, you discard a card, you put any one monster on the field back on top of the deck. So that's pretty powerful. Like, spinning is a really good effect, right? We're gonna see that more in the next set, but I might play this just because the effect is super strong, even if it's not the absolute best at the moment, right? And then the best card of the set is easily Divine Wrath. It's another discard, but discard cards are not necessarily that bad in Chaos, right? Because we have access to special summoning. So discarding Lights and Darks is not even that big of a deal. It's something you want to do. So when this is the first time we actually have proper monster negation. And it's probably going to be one of the few times we have proper monster negation for a very long time. So knowing that he just pulled Wildcard past set, he is going to have Chaos Emperor Dragon as well. And this shit is about to get ridiculous. So if he doesn't take Chaos Emperor Dragon, then he has no right to complain about any losses ever. I'm just going to put that out there right now. So we might need to get this as an out to CED, because I don't have enough of them. Again, no Regeki Break. Like, Phoenix Wing Wind Blast next set is going to be a thing, but we don't have that right now, obviously. Yeah, Divine Wrath is going to be one of the best ones I could go for that way. So hopefully we get one, but it is a super, so who knows. My back row worries are not necessarily as big a deal with this card in play. Yeah, Xing Zhen Hu, Hu? It's gotta be Hu, over here. If there's 2 set spell and traps on the field, you can activate this and stop them from working. So if they don't get chained immediately, then they can't be used at all. Otherwise, Chain Burst might be good against Kib because he's playing a lot more traps. I have like no traps to run, so maybe that's okay here. There's effect damage blocking in Picaro, but we don't really use enough of that anymore. Monster Reincarnation is cute, I guess, if you want to try and get... I've been doing it right? Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, Reincarnation's kind of okay if you want to try and get, like, Emperor Dragon back or something, I guess. But you need a discard for it. Other than that, not really a huge amount in here. It's mostly Mirage Dragon, Divine Wrath, Dekoichi, and the Ceiling card that we want here. So with that said, like I was saying, small set. Let's go in with the 24. We might not even change any cards in the deck here. Maybe back to square one goes in. But let's just see what Rise of Destiny has for us. Hey, actually, no. We do have Giant Trunade that I need to put in the deck now. Because I did pull the Dark Beginnings packs on the wheel. So we have Trunade that needs to go in the deck. So there is going to be at least one change. So, straight away with Machine Duplication and Mirage Dragon and the Seal. That's pretty good. And back to square one. This is like one of the best packs that I could get here. That's like every single card I want almost. You know, that's not in the same rarity at least. So that's pretty cool. Chain Burst. Yeah, like I was saying, this could be useful. Furin Kazan is also really nice, but it requires you to have non-light and dark elements. It's like one of each of Earth, Wind, Fire, Water on the field, and then you get 4 like busted effects. You can either Feather Duster, you can Regeki, you can Pot of Greed, and you can do something else, I forget. I think it's like rip a card out of the opponent's hand or something. I don't remember. Not gonna be playing elemental decks though, so you know. Okay, the second copy of our Seal. This will probably replace something in the side deck. That's for sure. Probably Spiritualism actually. Okay, next one, nothing too fancy out of here. This is about what you'd expect off of this set, to be honest. Next up, we get Dekoichi. That's really good. Oh, it's the Liquid Duo, so you rip 2 cards out of the opponent's hand. Okay. Yeah, Dekoichi is really good. Like I was saying, flip effect, draw a card. Just a strong standalone effect here. I'm not sure how I'm going to fit that into the deck, but I definitely should, if I can. Second Chain Burst, and we do get our first holo here as well. BES Big Core. This used to not have the BES tag because it, wasn't an archetype initially. These cards are terrible. You get like counters on them when they get tribute summoned to something. They can't be destroyed by battle, but they remove counters every time they attack or get attacked, and they get destroyed when they don't have counters left on them. Absolutely garbage card, but yeah, Crystal Core was okay. Tetran is like super weak, but it's still a thing. Bad Square 1 again, that's fine. Got some decent enough stuff out of that. Yeah, nothing really good here. A lot of these cards, like the Creeping Doom Monster and the these guys just can't be trap holders, basically the thing for it. Can't activate traps when they're summoned, like on their summon. Elementsaurus, I guess, is kind of cute. Like, it does get extra attack if you've got a fire monster on the field, but so does the dragon, and I think the dragon would have been better from the previous set. Nothing really too good out of here, so we'll just move on. Necklace... Oh, Mirage Dragon is the best one. Like, Necklace of Command, I think if it gets destroyed whilst it's equipped, then you can either draw a card or discard a card out of the opponent's hand. I don't know. Yeah, Raging Flame Spire, I guess, is kind of okay. Oh, there's one! Dark Blade the Dragon Knight. So, like I said, I still have Magical Scientist in my side deck. I'm considering putting Metamorphosis back in, because I could go Chaos Sorcerer, banish one of his dudes, and then Metamorphosis it into this, and banish like all the monsters in his graveyard, right? And then he can't summon his own Chaos stuff. So I'm definitely going to put that in the side deck, in the extra deck. It's just, hitting in the stuff with it that way. We got Moki Moki King. Nothing too good out of here, to be honest. Let's keep on moving on. We got the Creator! Dude, I got Horus level 8 last time round. And we have the Creator this time. Like, what are we, like, trying to say here, game? Creator Incarnate is a light warrior that lets you like tribute it to special summon Creator from your hand. It's a warrior though, so I could Rota for it. Like if I have to, it's a funder, so I probably don't play it anyway. But if I have to, there is a universe where that is a card that I could play. It's probably just not this universe. Okay, Mirage Dragon, so we have the playset of that, which is fine. I kind of expected that, to be honest. 15 packs in, the second Dark Blade Dragon Knight. This thing's also 2200 attack. So, it's kind of reasonable in its own right. So, definitely happy to see that. Nightmare Penguin bounces cards. I didn't mention that. It bounces a monster when it's flipped up. But it's basically just water support, which we are not going to be playing at this point. Lighten the Load is kind of interesting, but it's a do-nothing card, so we're not going to use it. But it's like you can return a level 7 or higher monster from your hand to your deck and draw a card. So it's like if you end up bricking by playing too many like Blue Eyes and shit, then you can get that back. But most of our cards are level 6, right? We've only got one level 8, and that's no, we've got two. We've got Horus level 8, and we've got Chaos Emperor. But I'm probably not even sticking with Horus in this one, especially not if he's got Seed, This series is about to get ridiculous, that's all I can say. Alright, again, nothing really too great out of here. This is just typical for this set. There really isn't a whole lot. Yeah, Creator's level 8 too, that's fair. Yeah, back to square one, I guess. Mirage Dragon, we've got 5 packs left. Really hoping for that Divine Wrath, right? And we get the Silent Swordsman. Second Machine Duplication is pretty good as well. Silent Swordsman level 3 is just cool. I don't care if it's bad. It's just cool. It's Silent Swordsman was one of my favorite archetypes to play, right? It was like Horus was up there because I had like 2 Horus level 8 and 3 level 6s in real life. But Silent Swordsman with the video game one was just really awesome. Like it was just such a cool card. Unfortunately, it's a video game promo, the other one, so we're probably not getting it, but alright, nothing too fancy out of there. Let's see, Necklace of Command again, nothing really too great. 2 more packs to go. Not really doing it for me here. Last one, Chain Burst number 3, right? Okay. You know what, I can't really complain. We didn't get Divine Wrath, which is unfortunate. Actually, didn't get that many hollows in general, right? So, that's kind of unfortunate, but, like, I can't really complain too much. This is just such a small set. I got about what I expected. I've already said yes to this before. What are you talking about? Yeah, no Divine Wrath is a bit of a rip, but, I think it's okay. Yeah, so we got a few things out of that beginning one as well. Like I say, Giant Trunade is really the big thing that I have from the DB1 packs, so that's going to be quite good. Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot in this set that's even worth it. I got Polly, my first copy of that too. Might come in handy at some point, who knows. Oh, Nobleman of Extermination, my playset of that is complete now, which is pretty handy. So I might end up playing that. And then, yeah, Res, we are going to do that real quick whilst I'm thinking about it. I should do that for the other stuff here as well, because I hate the first edition stuff in here. It just makes the collection much messier, I'll be honest. But yeah, we got the 2 Dark Blades, we've got 1 Dekoichi at least, so I can put that in the deck at the moment. It's good with Night Assailant. That's the big reason for it, to play it. Yeah, Giant Trunade, my 3rd Jar of Greed in case I ever do that. 3rd Magic Drain as well, I guess, but Curse Seal is probably better at this point. Machine Duplication is there's a 2 of, it's not too bad. Yeah. Basically, we got like 3 hollows, 2 ultras, but we only got the 1 BS Big Core, and then like, yeah, 2 ultras. The creator is interesting. Is it good enough, though? Yeah, we got Dark Sage. That was hilarious. I have Dark Magician, but I don't have Time Wizard, so even if I wanted to use it, I can't. Okay, let's go ahead then. Bring this over here. I know it messes up all the resolution stuff, but that is fine. Because I guess we just have to now fire this up in Dolan, but I don't think a lot of this is going to change. I don't think I have a lot that I can deal with Chaos Emperor with. That is the annoying thing. I don't know how I'm going to handle that right now. Because, yeah, I just don't have a lot that actually beats it. And that's the annoying thing, right? Is like, how on earth do I stop that? He's got so many Sangan and Witches as well. It's going to be gross. Right, anyway, so the new cards we want to put in, for sure, Giant Trunade, that has to be around. We do also need Dekoichi, right? It's the one. I don't know why these things are taking so long to load at the moment, but whatever. Mirage Dragon, probably. Oh, it's just right there. Yeah. Probably not going to play the full playset, but I want to have them available. And then, Xing. No, that's not the right one. Xing, right. Let's go in side deck and probably instead of Spiritualisms. And then Darkblade Dragon Knight into the extra here. I guess we don't really need... Well, we definitely don't need that at the moment. And you are the other one that can go, because we don't need those attributes. Oh yeah, I've been playing this guy in, what's his face? The, Legacy of the Duelist, because I can roll the Surgeon, right? It's not particularly good, but you know, it's an 1800 roller Surge. I've been playing that in Legacy of the Duelist because it's fun. I basically made Mirror Force start deck in there earlier, because turns out Mirror Force Launcher is not the worst card ever. It's been pretty good. I did get a little bit annoyed initially at how the the prompts and stuff were handled, but I've managed to work my way around that now, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I have very, very little that could stop. Yeah, the prompts for chaining and that. The default prompt thing is to prompt after every single possible thing that could do it, right? Your opponent draws a card at the start of their turn. Would you like to chain? No. It's their draw phase. Would you like to chain? No. Like, they're leaving their draw phase. Would you like to chain? You know, it's stupid. But I tried to switch it to the pro one where you have to like hold the button in order to actually do the chain, and then I kept missing the timing of the cards because the attack animations from the AI was just way too fast. But it turns out the simple, as they call it, is a bit closer to what it used to be like, and it's actually just much better. Okay. So, you are really cool, but I don't think you're staying in the deck here. I'm gonna take the horror stuff out. It is a very cool monster, but it's not really worth it here. We are gonna try and put the other Chaos Sulk in. It means I should put Zaborg in here as well. Everything on because you can hold. Yeah, I just don't like holding the button down all the time for it because that also gets really annoying. So, yeah, I don't care too much for that, I'll be honest. I think I might actually side Tribe Infecting Virus. Like, that sounds blasphemous, but hear me out. Tribe Infecting Virus is a very good card, but it kind of got just destroyed by My Body as a Shield last time we played. He's now not on the burn stuff nearly as much, so he's been a fair bit more proactive about things, a lot closer to what we've been doing here. And I actually don't think that Tribe is really the best play until I know what's going on. Well, you see, I can always just hold down A or X to, I usually hold down X to, like, check the field and stuff, right? If I don't know what's about to happen. So I can easily just do that. And it's still fine. Oh, I know, right? Yeah, I'm actually going to side Tribe, I think, here. I might change my mind as we go along, but I think I'm going to side Tribe. Oh, I know. Trust me, I've been using the story decks, just because, right? And I know. I have seen. Okay, Fareed, I think this might be the time for Rhoda to go for now. If I'm going to be playing like Mirage Dragon and stuff, I don't think Rhoda is the right play. So that means Fareed can go because he's just not very good, really. The Shiny Angels and the Pixie Knight don't really need to stay in at this point if I'm going this way. I think I want to play Mystic Tomato instead. Because at least that way I can get my Witch out from that. So we'll swap that around. Okay, what are we looking at light and dark? I'm not going to count these just yet. I know they can feel themselves, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 darks. That's a lot. We've got 2 cards left to cut, though. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights. 7 lights is about the minimum that I want to go with here. I think that's okay. Okay, at best, side deck you. I don't want to main deck these, but I haven't quite gotten to what I'm putting in instead yet. In fact, I might... No, because I've got Trunade now. I'm not going to main deck them. Tsukiyomi could probably go back in the main deck. I just don't know how to fit... I mean, it should if I've got Dekoichi. Don't know quite how I'm going to fit it in yet. No, I can just put it in now. Right, I've got 20 monsters. I want, ideally, at least 21, maybe 22. I've got to try and find some way of dealing with Emperor, right? Mind Crush is not really a good enough out to it, I don't think. But then again, okay, actually, one thing that we... Wait. Okay, 2 points I wanna sort of think on here. Point number 1. I actually kind of didn't realize that Sacred Crane is really good with Cyber Jabber because you can draw cards if you summon it with it. So that's something I might actually look at. Instead of playing triple Mirage Dragon, I could play that instead, like Sacred Crane and as a thing, right? Point 2. Gotta try and remember what I was even gonna get to over that now. Shit, I have completely forgotten. I had another point I was gonna say, and I don't fucking remember what it is. That's really stupid. What did I want off of this? I should have just said what was on my mind at the time. Yeah, I know I was talking about Sacred Crane and getting the draw there. I got distracted by a crane. I was gonna say something else, and I don't remember what now. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, back to square one. I wanted to try and put that in the side, didn't I? That's not actually the point that I was getting to, but back to the front. Hey, isn't that like muscle medic or something? He's just tossing the guy away. That's actually not a bad card either. That's like Soul Resurrection, but without the drawbacks. Damn it! I really don't remember what I was gonna go on about here. That sucks. Man, there really is just like nothing I can do about fucking CD. This is gonna be so awful. Nope, I got 3 hollows. One of them was BES Big Core. One of them was Silent Swordsman level 3, so I was happy from a nostalgia perspective. And one of them was the Creator. Because of course we have to pull the goddamn cover card in every single set, right? Yeah, Dust Shoot is kind of. That's one thing I was thinking I might actually have to main deck here. I was kind of thinking about Mind Crush, but that needs a soul read, and I don't think I'm quite good enough at that. Good enough to do that. Oh, you know what I could actually do? This is a bit of a reach. I don't remember where I have it kept. This is a bit of a reach, but I have 2 copies of this. If I set this, I could activate it on his summon to stop him from actually using the effect. It's a reach because then I have to skip my next draw phase, but if that stops me from getting CD'd, because no priority, right? So if I could, I don't like it, but I'm really struggling to look for answers here. And realistically, that might actually be one of the better ones. Yeah, it is. It's like a discard trap. It is worse, but I really don't have the discard traps. Next set, maybe. Really gotta hope that we get that get Wing Blast in the next set. It's such a stretch, right? But I'm gonna side deck them. I know he is gonna have Emperor because like he had to clarify with me what it meant because he just forgot. He got the wildcard pass set on the wheel. So that's any one wildcard from any set that we've played. It's a really small slot. It's kind of like the promo one that we have on our wheel right now. It's a really small slot, but it is definitely possible to get it. So, if he doesn't take CED over that, then he has no excuse for no like leg to stand on when it comes to you know, like not winning at this point. There is literally no card in the game that he could take that would be better than CD. At this current point. He hasn't been able to get my board down consistently enough to Yata lock me, so even that would... I mean, Yata's just such a win-more card anyway. But there is absolutely no way in hell that he should play anything but CED on me here. Oh, you know what I kind of did get? One thing I haven't actually looked at. I did get Chain Burst. He has a lot more traps than I do. I got a playset of Chain Burst. Yeah, Prohibition is something I should probably side deck. Metamorphosis is something I wanted in my side as well. Do I have any light targets that I would want beyond what I've already got here? Not really. I don't think. I mean, I could put Freed back in. He's not great, but... Hysteric Fairy would probably be better that way, though, because it's 1800. Magical Merchant, that's the one. Right. I have one copy of Merchant. That's what I wanted in. Okay, we need to strip some of the stuff out the side deck here. So I can put the offerings to the side. And probably the other bit too. Okay, we got one Archfiend Soldier in there. Honestly, one soldier is probably fine. I think I might cut the Apprentice at this point. I'll try without the Apprentice. I don't know if that's going to be the right call in the end, but I'll try cutting Apprentice here. These obviously go to side. You can go. When have I sided into it? I don't think I did. I sided the Apprentice stuff yesterday, like just from main deck to side. I don't think I actually sided into it, but I would have sided it in against a more heavy aggro type route, right? Because then I could get Apprentice into like all Vindictive and stuff and just keep going with it. But once Knight's Assailant comes in, that kind of replaces all Vindictive, right? So it's hard to sort of justify it. I did kind of want to put Sacred Crane in here as well, I'm realizing, but I think Merchant might be better because at least I've got more targets with Merch, right? And I can kind of guarantee the thing off of that. Um... I need one card cut from the side deck here. Maybe just Archfiend Soldier. Okay, hang on. Again, I said I had like 7... I had 7 lights before I put Merch in. Yeah, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of Zaborg. Which is a lot. I probably don't quite need that many. So I could probably replace one of the Mirage Dragons with Archfiend Soldier just to think that. I mean, technically I have 2. I have Premature Burial and I have Cyberjar. Cyberjar special summons it, and it's not an optional effect, so it does. Yeah, Tribe in the side is the one thing I'm a little bit sketch on. But yesterday, Tribe just got my bodied like every time I played it, so considering I also wanted to put Metamorphosis in this as well, it's a little bit. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Oh dear. Tribe is a really good card though. Fine. Twist my arm, why don't you? The fact if I can search it from Witch is a pretty good, a pretty compelling reason to use it, right? Am I gonna cut Scientist out of it? Well, no, because I can get Scientist off of Tomato. This is annoying. I don't know what to do. I wish we had a good level 4 fusion as well, by the way, for Metamorphosis, but obviously we don't. I mean, yeah, but it does kind of suck to get like 2 for 1 though. That's the main reason why. It's like you summon it and then you discard and then it dies to my body and you've been 2 for 1. Yeah, exactly. When do we get Northern? We need Elder Entity Northern. It would be so good. A lot of things could not, too. If I get rid of this, then I'm only going to have 7 lights in total. That's surely enough, though, for the Chaos stuff. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, they should have been side deck. Oops. That's gotta be enough, like, really. It is kind of annoying in a way that 3 of them are flip effects, but that's also totally fine here. That's gotta be enough. Yeah, when we have merch as well. I've told him I'm set. I do have a third Nobleman of Extermination that I kind of wanted to fit in as well, but a lot of his stuff is being chainable at the moment, so I might not want to do that. I just picked up Giant Trunade anyway, so I think I'm okay on that one. It sucks that I didn't get Painful Choice, though. I would just say it outright. It's a shame because it's a common. It really sucks that we didn't get Painful Choice. That's the last chance I think that we have to get it, so there will never be Painful Choice in this this draft for me. Honestly, I think he might take this one. It depends who's going to resolve CED, right? Oh, it's dumb, yeah, but it's dumb in, like, the strongest possible way here. Imagine it, if I had Painful Choice in this deck, my turn 1 could have Pot of Greed, Graceful Charity, later on it could have Rhoda, and Painful Choice, right? Just 4 cards that obviously don't just straight up win the game, but, you know, ridiculously strong. Also, Confiscation, right? Like an eighth of my deck even would just be cards that almost win me the game outright. I'm not talking about the cards I would take from Painful Choice, you fool. It's obviously you feed the chaos. That's the whole point of it. The point is, you look at the deck and you see how many of these cards could you possibly get in that opening hand that would just steamroll the game. Like, Graceful Charity is an immediate steamroll here. Pot of Greed would be fantastic, of course, just get your extra draw, right? Painful Choice would be a blowout. Confiscation would give me really good hand knowledge on him, and that's a pretty good blowout if you're going first. Oh, I just thought of something. I just thought. I actually am going to put Mind Crush in the side deck here. I just realized how many times we've resolved Cyberjar. And with how many searches and stuff he's got. Like, all the Witch, all the Sangan, like, not Mr. Tomato goes to field. But I just realized with how many of those he's got, like, Mind Crush is really not a bad pull here. I want to play back to square one, but I don't think it's as good as Mind Crush here. I'm very slightly worried this deck is a little monster heavy, but that, you know, that can get resolved in game 2. I mean, the fact if I have 5 cards that I can't summon straight away and 1 that doesn't get picked up on Cyberjar. Oh yeah, it plays with quite a lot of the other stuff I have here. Yeah, I think this is fine, right? I kind of wish I could have maybe like the second My Body in here. But I think this is fine. It's just, yeah, it might be a bit weird for a while, but, you know. It will. They will. They will. I guess it's just like 22 monsters with Merchant in the deck, but then I suppose so long as it doesn't mill Chaos Emperor, Merchant's not exactly a bad one to flip, right? So long as it doesn't mill Emperor, it's totally okay. It is. It is. Excuse me. This looks solid, though. I mean, it's a very similar core to what we've been running anyway, right? So, although I guess I've changed my deck. No, I didn't change the deck as much last time, but I've changed this deck up quite a lot between most of the parts here. So it's kind of almost refreshing in a way. Like, okay, I know the spells haven't changed as much, but it's kind of refreshing in a way to not have quite as drastic a core difference here between like every single game. Because yeah, that keeps him on his toes a little bit, but it also means I've kind of got to think a lot more about what my own deck is going to be doing as well, right? But really, the big changes here are all in the side deck. Like 12 of these, not quite 12. 11 of these cards are different though. Like the second My Body was there before. The Swordsman and Scientist were there. Trap Dust Shooter's there. Well, with any luck, I'm gonna have Triple Wing Blast in here next set. I mean, that probably immediately replaces this card, but with any luck, I'm gonna have Triple Wing Blast next set, and then that at least changes things up a bit. But yeah, we do have like 5 ban cards in here now, I guess, so... Extermination's gonna go next set for a Wing Blast. The thing is, I want to keep a decent spell count, right? Because I've got Magician of Faith. Eventually, this is going to come out as well. But I need more light targets before I can do that. I did indeed. I got the Dark Beginnings packs, and Trunade was the rare. Trunade was the best thing that I got. Trunade was honestly the best thing that I got there. Yeah, Light of Destruction with the Light Swarms being rotor targets, Jane at the very least, is definitely something I'm looking forward to. But yeah, basically, J-Trot, we rolled the wheel. We rolled Dark Beginning packs off the wheel this time around. This is the one and only set where Dark Beginning 1 is actually available on the regular wheel. So there's no more of that we can do. So we didn't get Painful Choice, unfortunate. But, you know. Painful Choice would have just taken this deck over the top, to be honest. But even at that, like, Graceful Charity is not the same as Painful Choice, obviously, but it functions very similarly, right? It keeps my hand advantage neutral, and pitches monsters for the Chaos stuff. Yeah, Light of Destruction. I know, right? Yeah, Mave Villages. It's a really nice song, this one. I do still say we're gonna have to bring Cold Wave in at some point, but that's gonna come in later on when I've actually got more than I can do with it. Okay, realistically, my biggest worry about what he has here, if he goes back to Spy, then things might get a little bit troublesome. That's my problem here. I don't really have an out to that, mind you, but it's like, yeah, if he goes back on Spy, that could cause things to get a bit more difficult. Just wish I had slightly better light targets that aren't flips, right? Oh, I know. Let's wait until Macro. Diablos, the mind hacker. Detach one material from the sky, like your opponent's extra. Oh my god. What? If this card is destroyed by a monster in battle, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it face down. If this one destroys something, okay. If a card your opponent owns and possesses, banish face down while you control this card. Banish cards in the top of your opponent's deck face down equal to the. Oh my goodness. Dang, dude. Yeah, that's fair. It's this first effect is what I look at and I go, oh shit. Right, because either a Millions banishes the first card that attacks it face down. Oh, it attacks face down, huh? First card it does battle with. Per turn. Hi, Lacey. I wonder if I'm gonna have to start trying to put White Magical Hat back in here. I might. So I guess Kib's got a bit more to think about than this one, having gotten that that crazy wild card.
Destiny awaits.
Oh, hello.
Oi! Hi! How you doing?
Not too bad. How are you?
This is very different, but I'm feeling pretty... I would say all the time, I feel pretty confident, but we're gonna see what happens.
I will say, if you did not take that one card, you have no right to complain about losing ever again. Given what you asked me on there, if you didn't take that one card, you have no right to complain.
At this point, yeah. At this point.
Ooh, okay.
And you know, I freaking called that you were gonna say something about that. I knew you were gonna say something about that for sure.
Alright, let's do this,
Alright.
my dude. Stand by main. We're gonna start with Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke and end at that.
Fair enough.
He's decently big.
Stand by me. Decently big. Alright. Let's set. Set. And set. And turn.
Okay. Do. What could you be scheming, little boy? Alright, let's see. That doesn't seem too worth it. But it's probably as good as it'll get. I'm gonna normal summon Tsukiyomi.
Alright. I'll make that then.
Okay.
Let's target your warrior.
Sure, that was going to be my target for Tsukiyomi, which would go first off of that, so this will go back to hand then. Okay, well I guess I will just creature swap then. Okay. And yeah, we'll end at that, so we'll get the suit back. Okay.
Alright then. Let's do this.
Oh! That's like one of the last cards I expected to see here. Okay.
And turn.
I see. Okay. Stand by main. Huh. Well, I can't say I saw that coming, but sure. We will set one and... Sure, we'll end the turn. Go ahead. UFO Turtle, what are you doing? Oh my good man.
Alright, then I shall summon this.
Oh, I see. Right, okay.
Alright, have a good walk, Brownie. We'll see you when maybe something happens here. Okay, that one. Sorry, I think I just found the song that,
Right, yeah.
that... Highlight the damn song, will you? You know what? Mute it. Play it. It is not that song. Don't you lie to me. You are lying to me. Stop it. There. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that one. So I'm moving that from the list. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to make sure that that one doesn't mute the bot
Yep,
again.
that's fine.
Alright, then... Well, battle phase. Let's have the turtle attack this face down.
It is Magician of Faith. So we have to get that back. It's the only choice I've got.
Mhm. Then have this attack.
And
then.
you know, being a flip effect,
Yeah,
it
that is-
activates when dinged out, so I do get the draw.
Yep.
And I will take the 500 for that. Okay, yeah, not exactly what I expected out of this, but sure, I suppose. Okay, what exactly do I want to do after this, I wonder? There are a couple of ways around I could do this. Okay, let's see what you're working with before I actually choose any of this. Let's go confiscation. You do have Mobius. Oh my god, you really do have all the Monarchs. Oh shit. Huh. Dang, that's actually kind of ridiculous that you keep pulling these things. You know what? Thestalos actually probably is the scariest card in that hand. Let's discard that. Okay. So you've got Mimic Fury and Thestalos there, huh? That's interesting. Not Thestalos, Mobius. Whatever. Monarch. It's same difference in the long run.
Guy.
Yeah.
Guy.
Huh. Makes me kind of wonder what that face down is then. Well, that kind of marginally changes what I want to do here, I guess. I want to, but I don't know if that's the right idea. I mean, I guess I could delay it for a turn. We're gonna Trunade.
You drew.
Yeah, it's a
Trunade.
rare
Oh.
in Dark Beginning 1, so I actually did get those packs. I'm going to normal summon the Sasuke again, and we're gonna go battle. We'll attack into Solar Flare because obviously UFO Turtles and machines.
Because it's not a pyro. Yep.
Alright. I don't want you getting unnecessary advantage out of Mobius, so we're just gonna go and leave it at that.
Alright, stand by me.
It does get over this dude, which is fine, but you don't get to destroy anything if you do it, which is what I'm hoping to avoid here.
Well, this is gonna be weird, but I'm going to banish to special
okay.
summon this.
Well, thankfully he can't destroy me in battle, so
No, but it's special summon, so I'm
Yep.
gonna tribute him. to
yep,
summon Mobius.
that's fine.
Now we set that back down. Battle phase.
Yep, so it's 600 for that, and 1400 for the direct attack that's coming in after that.
Turtle. Yep.
Yep.
Alright, then end turn.
Okay, standby main. I'm gonna normal summon Tsukiyomi, flip Mobius face down.
Mhm.
Okay. Battle phase, we are going to try and attack the Mobius. Okay, that's fine. Main 2. I might as well take it. You've got Dark Mimic is the only card left in hand. I might as well do it. Creature swap. So that goes there. This goes there. End turn. Grab the guy. Grab the lady back.
Yep. Alright, stand by main. Alright, well.
Oh boy. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Crash.
God damn it. I can't do anything about
So now
that.
both of these are mine.
I can't do anything about a top deck like that. Damn, dude. That's gross.
Face up attack. Yep.
That's so gross.
Alright, then I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that.
I'm basically gonna take 4k here. Yeah, I have got it right. Because end turn, I'm gonna take the 1000.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alright, end turn.
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with that. Yeah, because I don't have darts in the grave yet. Can't you talk about me getting bullshit top decks? That is the absolute most bullshit top deck you could possibly get there.
That is okay. I will admit that is pretty bullshit top deck, but it worked the way it was supposed to. Like that was the draw I was hoping to get when I made this deck. Ah, that worked pretty well then. Alright. Well, seeing how that works so well, I'm going to grab these. Yeah, I'll do that. And I guess I'll do that. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, standby main. Prohibition Solar Flare Dragon.
Any effect cannot be used. One card that any effects.
Basically, you can't use Solar Flare Dragon.
just
You
can't
can't
use-
use it,
I can't
period,
use
this
Flare
game.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until
Until you get rid of this prohibition, you can't use Solar Flare Dragon. Alright. Normal summon Archfiend Soldier, end turn. Draw phase does shit. When I can flip it up. We're not kidding around this time.
Alright.
So I can only take Impachi or the thing, but if I take, oh wow, this is just stalled out deck. If I take Impachi, then I can at least potentially stop you having a monster here that you can summon. So put the Impachi back to deck. Yeah, well, yeah, because otherwise it's going to be on the top of the deck.
Shuffles in. Alright, stand by. Main phase. Well, you know this is coming up.
Go ahead. So, yeah, Mobius Reborn. But,
Alright. Let's set. Let's set. And... let's summon.
of course you would draw it. Oh well, that's fine.
Yep. Alright. And then we'll activate this, I guess.
So both it and this go to defense.
Yep. Right. End turn.
Okay, so I mean... I think I'm okay with it just now. We're gonna end turn at that.
Alright then. Stand by. Yep. I'll activate this.
Yep.
Call a type of monster, call a type of card in your hand. Magic?
Nope.
Monster. Alright. Nothing happens then. Alright. Main phase. Well... Well, I think this is an option I need to pull here.
Yeah, target.
Let's get your face down.
Got it.
I knew it! Yep. Let's hit summon, we'll get part
Yep,
back
go
up.
ahead. That's a pretty blind pull, considering I have no spells in my graveyard in the first place. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's not exactly. So I know you can.
Ooh, I can do that then. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. All right. Let's tribute.
Yep. For the Mobius.
To normal summon. He will be in
Yes,
defense
he will.
mode, but his effects don't activate.
Chain Dust Tornado, destroy the ominous fortune telling.
Alright.
So yeah, that goes.
Yep, I'll just end turn on that.
Alright, start my main. We will set and pass. Go ahead. Level Limit is a stupid card.
It is pretty stupid, yep. I'll set Magic Jammer. Magic Jammer? What? Did I say that? No. That's not even the card. What do I... Shut up. I'm funny. Shows I'm not paying attention anymore. I can't discard that, so it's stuck on the field for good for now.
This is the game you decided to play.
Oh yeah, I know.
Stand
I
my
know.
main. We will set one and pass.
Come on, mouse. Here. Alright. Stand by me.
This is where you can start to see the vulnerabilities in what my my draft is actually given, right? Because it's like, what the fuck do I even do against this?
Yep. Alright, enter.
Alright, stand by main. Once again, set pass. Go ahead.
Alright. Stand by main. We will activate
Target.
your Archfiend
Okay,
Soldier.
back to the hand he goes.
And then I activate this one.
Yep, so I missed. What do you want actually, Archfiend? Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So he will go to grave, and of course you know the other one.
Yeah. Alright. Now we get to have some fun here. Set or summon.
Yeah,
Then put it in
yeah, he
defense
goes to
mode.
defense.
Not. We'll set. And. You know what though? Let me see your Archfiend Soldier.
Yeah, sure.
And end turn. And
I
Fade's
know,
500
I'm
damage.
getting there. Fuck off. Go.
Oh boy. Pass.
Hang on. Is it fair? I didn't see the extra 0 there. Alright, stand by main. How do we start the bleeding here? What do I even declare if I Okay, it can't stop anything that's already on the field, but it can stop any more. We're gonna Prohibition the Solar Flare. Can't stop what's already there, but it can stop any further ones from coming out. You are gonna jam her.
I'm gonna have to stop it.
Well, discard then.
And we'll send this.
Go.
Alright, stand by main. Set. And turn.
Thrilling gameplay. Go.
Thrilling.
I don't even care.
Pass.
Stand by main, flip summon Magician of Faith, get Prohibition back. I still get it back.
Yeah,
So-
you're getting it back, but I'm gonna target one of
Okay,
the other face downs.
well that's fine. Back to hand this goes. Right, fuck you, Dark Hole, get out of here.
Then I'll activate this card.
Fire monster you control is destroyed. Yeah, I guess that does work. I do get Witch Search because I have that, so...
Yep. Up back, what you miss, Bronny? We are on game 2 right now.
Minus 1000 is for backfire because he triggered that on the flip there. I will take Dekoichi. Prohibition Solar Flare.
Alright.
We will set and pass.
Man, you got 3 of those then.
Yeah.
Wow. Or 2 of those. At least 2 of those. Alright, stand by me.
Oh, is it not 500? Oh, I guess I am. Yeah, I'm 500 short on that then because they were destroyed at the same time. It's not.
You took
Yeah,
1,000 though.
but the 2 monsters were destroyed at the same time, and it's if a face-up fire monster or monsters you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, inflict 500 damage. It's not 500 damage per. It's each time fire monsters are sent in one action, 500 damage. I actually didn't realize that myself, but I've been corrected on that now.
Alright, well, fair enough. Alright, pass.
Alright, stand by main. We will flip this because it's going to go defense after that. We'll draw from that. Typhoon, the level limit. Normal summon Mirage Dragon.
Alright.
Banish Chaos Sorcerer.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Here comes
well,
the
get that down. That's why I don't have it there.
Yeah. Here comes the backup.
Banish Chaos Sorcerer.
Ooh.
Mirage Dragon prevents traps from being activated in the battle phase, so am I okay to move to battle phase?
So
we will do 16, 23, 23, so that is 62.
So 4,600 and then 1,600.
Yes. Go.
Alright then. Way to make a comeback. Stand by main. Well, I'm going to activate
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Then I'll set this. And turn.
Okay, stand by main. What else could you have that I would want? Prohibition compulsory evacuation device. Just to make sure that can't come in later on. Go ahead. Because I've already got Mirage Dragon stopping Mirror Force and Sakuretsu. Compulse is the other trap that I'd be thinking here. So no Soul Flare Dragon, no Compulse.
You do have 3 of them then. Oof. Alright.
Okay, that is fine. Go ahead. 10-2 on swords.
Alright, stand by main. I'll pass.
Alright, stand by main. Just in case. Go ahead, swords are gone.
Yep. Alright, stand by main. Well, I'll set this.
Hey, at least you got a monster.
And I'll activate this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And turn.
Stand by main, normal summon, not set, thank you very much. Normal summon Mystic Swordsman level 2. Battle phase, Swordsman attacks, this doesn't get flipped up, it goes straight to graveyard as an effect.
As an effect.
You can't activate traps in the battle phase.
Nope, I know. I'm just thinking it's over. Yep. Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, stand by main. Well...
He's a bit of a problem, isn't he?
Well, no one's coming. Just a bit. But, wait, no. Let's set. And turn.
Interesting. Alright, stand by main, activate creature swap. I probably shouldn't even do it, to be honest, but I just don't want any sort of thing. I could have just banished with Chaos Lock anyway, but it doesn't really matter.
Alright, I can't send to you because you have a
Oh, right, yeah, that's true. I've got to do it the other way around. Alright. Sorry. I mean, yeah, I could just have banished it anyway, which is what I'm going to do to this guy anyway. We're going to use Chaos Lock and banish that.
That would destroy a monster, not banish.
Yeah, this is not on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do still potentially have one more turtle. I mean, this is actually as much to get my own field cleared up as well. I'm gonna banish a turtle as well with the other one. It's face up on the field. I actually just read that as well. It's face up on the field, not just on your side of the field.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to banish mine as well on that side, just to clear up the space for potentially...
Fair enough.
For potential stuff later on. Battle phase, this can swing in for 900. Because it gets under there. And we will... yeah, end turn at that.
Alright, stand by main. Alright. Will no more summon?
Yeah.
Battle phase.
I'm gonna Sakuretsu it.
Nope, can't activate that. Nope. That's game then.
Oh, this is the last thing I expected to be playing against right now, but this is the world we live in.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
Oh. Excuse me.
Chaos. Can we please have a slot in the wheel that said that? Can we have a slot in the wheel that says heavy storm, please?
Oh, one day, heavy storm or Harpie's feather duster. Excuse me. Ugh.
No. Okay. Make it a nice big chunk, like 100% of the wheel.
Nice big old chunk. Alright. Standby main. We'll set. We'll activate. And turn.
Standby main. Prohibition, Solar Flare. Prohibition, and let's see. I hadn't seen Wave Ocean Cannon. That's the sad bit. So, I'm gonna Prohibition Mystical Space Typhoon. Actually, that's the major out that you have to this right now. So,
alright.
Okay, set pass. Go ahead. Obviously you're gonna pay for the messenger.
Standby 100. Main phase. I'll
So you
flip
get
summon.
your draw.
We'll set that. We'll activate.
Okay, well, it is 9 assailants, so to grave goes the mimic.
Oh, that's fine by me.
Yeah. I guess I could have prohibitioned that instead, but I was thinking more future-proofing on that.
Alright, this is gonna be... Well, you know what? I think it's worth it.
Okay, I'm assuming Dark Mimic is the target? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And
Okay, question for chat, because we saw him play Dark Mimic 3 earlier. If Dark Mimic level 3 gets flipped face down, it forgets that it's been summoned, right? Like, by the effect of Dark Mimic 1, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it works, but...
Well, I think it says if you... Okay, the card actually says if it's a flip, you can
It does.
draw one card. But if you summon it in the special way of Dark Mimic 1 to Dark Mimic 3, you draw two cards
However,
instead.
The reasoning for this, face down monsters are not public knowledge. It doesn't remember that it has been summoned. It's the same way as with the Spirit Reaper thing. It doesn't remember that it has been summoned, or in Reaper's case targeted. It doesn't remember how it's been summoned. So if it does get flipped face down, then it will only draw one card if destroyed by battle. Alright. Normal summon Mirage Dragon.
Alright.
We will set 2 and pass. Go ahead. Alright, pay your 100 and get your mimic.
100. Put the token on the swords. It says special summon, so...
So it's attack or defense. Doesn't have to be attack position here.
Yeah, I'll just... No, I'll do that.
Okay.
Alright, then... No, summon, draw 2 cards.
No. When it's destroyed by battle, you draw the cards.
Destroyed by battle. Ah, okay. Do I need to put that? Do I need to shuffle that actually?
If you want, I mean, I made that mistake last time. I don't mind, but if you want, it's up to you. I trust that you put it on the top of the deck and you know, thing with that. Yeah, it's information that you shouldn't have, but I did it last time by mistake. So
no, I guess, yeah. All right, then battle phase.
I mean, if you're gonna just draw it now anyway by crashing into me, then that's fine. Yeah, take your 600 and draw it anyway.
And
you can't play traps in the battle phase. Remember, Mirage Dragon?
oh, I was meant to say. Yeah, I was meant to say that. Oh well.
So
Then I draw
yeah, you'll be able to activate that later, but yeah, you can't specifically. Yeah, you can't specifically in the battle phase.
Yeah. Alright, then normal summon.
You really did set out to create the least fun deck you could possibly come up with, didn't you? You realize this just dies to Emperor Dragon, right? Like, this...
Yes, but you have to get it out.
True.
Which, by the way, I'll set that and I'll end turn.
Stand by main.
The two cards you played, Mystical Space Typhoon and Fusilier Dragon, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, double checking. And stand by main. Put us another one on that, 100 points. You know what?
Activate Xing Zhen Hu. Lock out your 2 face downs.
By selecting 2 status field. I can't activate that while
you can chain the other one, but you can't do the one that you've just played there.
Yeah. Well then, I'll activate this.
So that's going to bounce this, right? Okay.
Spell trap cannot be activated.
Yeah,
so
you just can't play this card now whilst this is on the field.
Yep. Then I'll just do a. Well, I can't add a token on that.
No, unfortunately not. It's fine.
On that one. All right. Then I'll set this. Whoops. Get back out here. Alright. Then battle phase.
We'll take the 28.
And turn.
Alright, stand by main. We will just normal summon Mirage Dragon back down. Set 1 and end turn. Swords goes away.
Alright. Stand by. Pay 100. Set this. Main phase. You know what? Battle phase. The turtle crashes into the thing. Goes to the grave. I don't take damage.
You still can't get Solar Flare Dragon out.
Nope.
Also, yeah, you're fine to do that. I'm allowing that, by the way. Thanks for asking.
You're allowing that.
You're supposed to let me actually do something first. Thanks for asking. But
I guess I would have assumed you were going to do something anyway. Yeah, I'll special summon you.
okay.
Now, technically, there is another fire monster on the field, so he does get attack up to 1500. So he can attack.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, exactly 1500. Not that it's enough to get over us anyway,
attack.
but yeah, that's fair.
No. But main phase 2. No, on turn.
Okay. Stand by main. bad. Oh, oh my god, I did it again. Whatever. Well, let's tribute this for Zaborg, and Zaborg can destroy the UFO turtle.
The turtle, yeah. Destroy, not. And that's destroyed by battle, so I can't get it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, pay 100.
Right, then stand by.
Okay.
No. Instead, stand by. I activate this.
I'm. Ooh.
Is that okay? I'm asking this time.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Alright. Then I'll call that one a monster.
Nope.
Trunade. Oh. Alright. Wing phase. Well, back to 1500. I'll switch it back to defense mode. Alright. Yep. Alright. Then I'll have to activate this, sadly.
Kind of glad I was going to do this on the set that you had before. I'm kind of glad I didn't at this point.
Alright. Well, well, now you've done that.
Yeah, yeah, you do have one card left in hand, so you can't. No, actually, I locked this one. I locked it with Xing Zhen Hu.
That's right.
Whoo, okay.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. We were both gonna forget that. Yeah.
Okay. We both almost caught that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alrighty then. Yeah, we managed to figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily want to use this one here. I'm gonna have to uncheck auto draw here because activate offerings to the doomed, destroy the baseball kid.
Target one face up monster, destroy, and skip your next.
So I have unchecked the auto draw thing underneath the deck at this point, so that when I next have a turn, I won't draw automatically. Oh, for fuck's sake. I clicked thing to set the thing there. You know what's going with that. We're gonna set the Trunade, which we know is the Trunade because it's last card in hand. We're gonna attack.
You can draw a monster. Yep. Alright, so I'll take damage from that.
Oh yeah, you take damage at this point. Go ahead.
Yep. There you go. Stand by main. Stand by. Yep, you're not in the cards.
Yep, that's why I said it.
Clever. Clever.
You're not catching me that easy.
So flat out cannot use Stellar Flare.
Yes.
Dragon, regardless.
This is locking Flare, this is locking to Typhoon. And yeah, of course, as I say, no auto draw, so now I can check it again because that'll be the thing for the rest of this. Standby main, we're just going to go battle and we're going to hit it with... Go ahead.
Alright.
You know what's funny about this? I did not side these cards. I did not put these cards in side deck for this. Obviously, and this is the spoiler thing of it, we know, but obviously because you had to ask me about what exactly we're thinking with that, the clear answer is CED, right? That you have no right to complain about losing ever if you didn't take CED off of that wild card.
Well, there you go. I didn't. I actually took this.
Oh, Demog. Okay. Oh, there's an FTK that you can pull off with that if you had spell economics. So, Did you actually go for it for that, or is it just because you wanted the drawing of it?
I mean, I tried. I mean, I have it in my hand. I'm tried. And I had the monsters in my first game to do stuff.
Yeah, so it's...
But I couldn't get anything after I revealed what I was doing. And then the second game, you realized what I was doing. It's like, yep. And you made the counter.
So the FTK I'm actually talking about is spell economics, get that thing banished, and play Dimension Fusion. Spell economics stops you having to pay life points to activate spell cards. Mass Driver tributes the monster off the field to do 400 damage. That thing banishes itself when it leaves the field. And then Dimension Fusion brings it back. Dark Magician of Chaos Priorata...
Dimension Fusion brings back a monster, though. Spell economics.
Give me a minute. Spell economics is a continuous spell, yeah. You don't pay life points to activate other spell cards, so you don't have to pay the 2000 for Dimension Fusion. Dark Magician of Chaos banishes itself every time it leaves the field, so if you tribute it with Mass Driver, then you get to do 400 burn damage and it goes to the banish pile. Dimension Fusion brings it back with playing Priorata, so you immediately get Dimension Fusion back with Dark Magician of Chaos, and you repeat that and infinitely. Obviously, that doesn't work with the modern Dark Magician of Chaos text, but this is why I gave you the errata stuff off of it, right? So, yeah, there is actually an FTK. I mean, honestly, like, Mass Driver is banned, right? Dimension Fusion is banned, so you can only have one copy of it. Spell Economics was a rare in Ancient Sanctuary, so I think I got like 2, but it's there, it's available. But then, you know, like, this is all Saki one-offs, right? There's no way it's going to be consistent, but hey, there's an FTK off of it. That's something. Yeah, so clearly I was like, well, okay, how on earth do I combat Emperor myself when I don't have, like, Regeki Break, I have 1 Bottomless, and I have 0 Compulse, right? I have fucking nothing that actually deals with it on summon. I've got Book of Moon. 1 copy that I could flip it face down for the turn and maybe deal with it. I've got well, I found that I had Offerings to the Doomed. I've got like 2 copies of that. And then I have like Bottomless Trap Hole if I have that set, right, that I could maybe do it with. And I was like, how on earth do I deal with this thing? Like, Mind Crush on a blind target is really bad. I ended up putting Mind Crush in the side deck because of Cyberjar, though. I mean, I'm glad you're probably not actually, like, using it at this point, finally. I was thinking, how many times have you, like, complained, oh, you've drawn too many cards and won with that, when it's really because of your Cyberjar. So I was like, yeah, it's a really good card, but it's like, it's benefiting me more than you most of the time. So I was like, I'm glad to see it as good as it is.
So at this point, I'm like, it's benefiting you, so I was like,
as good as it is, I'm glad that you didn't actually play it this time around. Yeah, so I had Moth down so I could at least get something off of the next play. Offerings to the Doomed is a quick play that out CED, that's why I played it here. That's pretty much it. I was like, I need more potential outs for it. So I had it in the side, I didn't have it in the main deck because Smashing Ground is clearly better normally. But it's like, I had it there because I was thinking there is absolutely no way that I can not have any answers to it, right? Next set has got Phoenix Wing Wind Blast that could potentially out it, but that obviously isn't what I have here, so, you know, kind of had to go with it. And that's actually kind of why Prohibition sort of came in here as well, is like, if I knew that you had it, then or like had the chance for it, I could Prohibition CED and stop you from summoning it in the first place. But as it turns out, as I said when I pulled this card back in Pharaoh's Servant, Prohibition is like the ultimate side deck card, because you can just blank like any strategy with it whilst it's on the field, right? So it's awkward sometimes because you don't know what to call. But that's why you don't main deck the card. You play it in game 2. You go from there, right? Yeah. And it's like, yeah, you can out so many things with it with that. But it's got to stay on the field. So That's why the second one there was...
I'll just say again, I'm sorry I went with a strategy that in the grand scheme of things is more trolly, but in the grandest broad sense of the word, I had to use a strategy that was more, I gotta kill you, and I gotta kill you in the fastest way possible, and I can't let you do Chaos Emperor Dragon, so I had to have a deck that would stop
That's
Chaos Emperor
fair.
Dragon.
I mean, just be glad I didn't get Painful Choice in my Dark Beginnings packs, otherwise that would not be not be a factor. But yeah, no, I can understand. I think I wasn't fully prepped for it, obviously, but I mean, this card is quite nice though. The Xing Zhen, that's not terrible off it. You do have a tendency to set like 4 cards at a time sometimes, so
At this point, I have, and it's kind of
so
it's
that's
annoying.
not bad. Obviously now I have Trunade, so I can have a 1-turn reprieve to try and OTK with the chaos stuff. Like, you know, we saw in game 2 how many hits I managed to get in 1 turn. You know what this field is making me want to wish I had though? I wish I side decked the free chain. Was it chain? What's the chain card that was in this one? It's the Trap Form of Curse of Darkness. I forget exactly what it was called. I'm gonna go look it up. But chain, is it Chain Detonation? No, Detonation is a different. It's Chain Burst. There we go. 3 copies of that, which is basically the trap version of Curse of Darkness. So like any time a trap is activated immediately after resolution, you take 1,000 damage. That was like, I ended up getting the playset of that, but I didn't think you were going to be this far into that sort of play. I was like, huh.
That is true though. I probably should have used Chain Energy. Again, I looked into this, but I have not looked enough that, again, I'm not going back and looking at
I know, right? That's the tough bit. Especially now that a lot of the cards aren't necessarily stuff you want to play. It's a lot harder to go, oh yeah, I'm going to make a brand new deck using only the cards that are available in this set, the sort of thing, right? You've really got... It really will come to a point, and maybe this is why we'll just do it once a week after this, after today. Because it's going to come to the point where you're going to need to start looking back at the collection and counting and stuff here. Prohibition was in Pharaoh's Servant, right? That's the 4th set that we played. Offerings to the Doomed is in Labyrinth and Nightmare. That's the 5th one. There are going to be some deep cuts coming back in with some of the stuff here, I think. Like, you play Ominous Fortune Telling is, like, what, Magician's Force, is it? Or was it? No, it was slightly earlier than that, I think. It was Legacy of Darkness. Either way, like, these are early cards, not just the immediate things with it here.
Yeah.
Mind Crush is a pretty good one when you bounce cards back to the hand, though. That's quite nice.
And yet, Xing Zhen Hu.
Yeah, this card, I don't actually know if it's that good. I only played it in game 3 because I didn't really know if I could actually get away with it. But I was thinking about it, going, well, what else am I going to play with it instead here? I did get a 3rd Nobleman of Extermination out of the Dark Beginnings packs, but at this point, like, look how many of the things here you've got, right? You could chain Fortune Telling, you could chain Spirit Barrier, you could probably chain Mind Crush if you've got at least some of an idea of what's in my hand. And, well, I mean, Magic Jammer is probably not one you would chain to, because you'd have to discard, but still, like, you could if you really needed to block one of the other bits, right? And,
yeah, that was there just to block Trunade, but you set it down.
Yeah,
He found the loophole.
This isn't my first time playing against Ominous Fortune Telling, I'll just tell you that right now.
This ain't your first time playing against me, so I know you have strategies against me.
But it's like, yeah, Nobleman of Extermination does almost nothing against this board. Because if the card isn't face down when Extermination resolves, it doesn't get destroyed, it doesn't get banished. So, you've got Compulsory Evacuation Device, you've got like 3 of that, right? You could chain that if I have a monster on board, or even if you have a monster on board. You can chain it and bounce your own thing if you have to, just so that it doesn't get banished, right? Because you know I don't have any copies of it.
Yeah, it's up your cross.
So it's like, yeah, Extermination just isn't really good at this stage of the game. with the cards that you have available right now and are using. It's Extermination. It's a really good spell and trap removal when all that you're playing against is like Sakuretsu Armors, Mirror Forces, Torrential Tributes. But that's not what we have here. We have a lot of cards that are just flipping up and activating. And yeah, Extermination is no longer a good out. But that is the only thing that I have a lot of that I can destroy spell and traps with. So I need something else. And Trunade plus the Xing Zhen is actually kind of good. Because you can Trunade and then set your Xing Zhen, and then if you're going to set like all of these down again, I can just seal 2 of them when on your end phase, right? And you can't chain them because they've been set that turn. So it's an okay card with Trunade, and that's why I played it, I think. Because getting the ability to bounce all the stuff back kind of works out. Really wish I had this guy, though. This is the thing, like, if I had Mobius, a lot of these issues would probably have been resolved, because, yeah, I mean, this is the flaw in my draft, right? You can say what you want about her, there's so many strong cards and stuff in it. There is a big hole when it comes to these stall-type strategies, and it takes a lot, like, my entire side deck is kind of dedicated to stopping a lot of stuff this way, right?
Yeah, and that's why I didn't necessarily want to try stall deck. I wanted to try the more burn deck. And it almost worked. I mean, it worked the first game, but it didn't work.
God damn, you got top deck. That was just.
that was pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty stupid.
That was so dumb. I was like, oh, fuck, man. I think my hand had like 5 monsters. I had Chaos Sorcerer, but I didn't have Darks in the graveyard, and I couldn't stop the 500 that was gonna come from the other Solar Flare Dragon. I could kill one of them. Because what I would do is I had Book of Moon, I think, so I could book one of them, kill the other one, or get killed, not even get killed by. I had Witch, I was considering doing it that way around, but then I couldn't stop, like, you just flip summoning the other one and winning with that. So that's why I had to kind of give it, I was like, oh my god, that was just dumb, but you know.
And I'll just say again to make sure that it's come across, I'm sorry about the second game. I could tell there was a lot of like, alright, this is bullshit. And it's a funny thing, I'm going to say this now. It's a funny thing that I had to think of this strategy because my friend Atomic Panda, he mentioned that the whole reason he doesn't like playing this game, he likes it. He likes playing the game. But the one reason he doesn't like it is because you get to the point that your opponent stops you from doing anything, and you're just sitting there doing nothing. So what's the point of having fun if you're not able to sit there, if you're just going to sit there and not do anything? And by the time you were sighing and mentioned that, it's like, oh shit, I'm doing this to him. Fuck,
yeah, no, it was just, I think it was only as bad as it was because of the way Game 1 ended, right? If it was any other way than you top-decking UFO Turtle to get that, like, 5,000 damage, or 4,000 damage off, basically, of the thing of that, and just, like, not having any way of going from there, I probably wouldn't have minded Game 2 quite as much, but it's still been annoying, but, like, you know, it was just one of those sort of situations, like, that, you know, that just, it's an on tilt moment. I will just be honest with it. That's pretty much all it comes down to. It was an on tilt moment, and yeah, I was just like, alright, we have got to do something about this here. My side deck was not tailored for that kind of anti-thing. I have had it tailored to go against Burn a bit in the past. You know, I played the triple spiritualism, right? So I can deal with a lot of stuff that way.
Yeah.
This was not a side deck that was tailored to that. Like, I'm gonna ding it out with it here so I can actually go and take a proper look. Because we had... So I had the Prohibition again because of Chaos Emperor. I did have the Mind Crush. I don't think Mind Crush would have done that much here. Like, you didn't exactly add things to hand as much as I'd been expecting, right? Mind Crush is really good against Cyberjar, and really good against the... Oh god, what was it? Like Witch of the Black Forest and Sangan and stuff. But it's not as good when you don't add cards to your hand, like... you know, the opponent knows. Good with Confiscation too, I guess, but yeah, like, I had I had like that, the seal, the Xing Zhen Hu, the Prohibition, like offerings to the doomed, as I said, as a potential out for CED. The second My Body, because I really want to play to My Body, you just haven't been playing into it very much. Like you haven't been playing nearly as many destruction effects, so it's a great card, but it's not as good as thinking of it.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, game 2, I had My Body's shield in the field, but you're already down to 900. I was like,
yep,
I can't stop that.
And yeah, like Mystic Swordsman level 2 wasn't out in case of Spy. Actually, I've been a little bit surprised. We had a little bit of a chat on this after stream yesterday. To be honest, I was like, I don't, like some of it is down to luck, but I also didn't. I don't think you've always been building the best decks that you can play. I know I haven't either, but yo, Retro, thank you for the subscription for 27 months, my dude. I know I've played.
I mean, I know for a fact I have not built good.
Yeah, and I was thinking, you've said as it is, it's hard to go back and look at some of the previous stuff. I was really surprised with when you were playing the Chaos stuff, that Gravekeeper Spy didn't come into the deck. Because Gravekeeper Spy is a dark, it searches another monster out that's got a really good big booty on it that's hard to jump over at the moment.
And yet Zombira can cross over that. You
yeah,
have
but yeah.
You have
well, cross out you can My Body at the very least. Zombira gets over it, but you still get another 2k, and then I can't get over it afterwards with Zombira because it's down at 1900. I usually can't get over it with a lot of the rest of the stuff that I'd summoned there too. So I was kind of like, obviously it doesn't work with the deck you play now, right, with the fire-based stuff. But I was a bit surprised. I was like, you could probably have been playing that and getting a lot more board presence in place. Especially you've got triple Monarch now, so Sabo. Wow, I didn't pull. I'll just tell you right now, I pulled like shit from this set. But honestly, this set didn't have a lot in the first place, so it's kind of whatever. I didn't get Thestalos. I got the creator. I'm getting the cover cards of all the sets, but I didn't get anything else really. I got Silent Swordsman level 3, which is fine, but we're never going to be able to play it, so it's good for nostalgia basically. And then the other thing, what did I even get that was okay? Oh no, it wasn't even okay. The only other holo I got in the entire set was BES Big Corp, which is such a bad card. Like it's unbelievably terrible. But yeah, so I got like 3 holos in this set, and none of them are actually usable, really. No Divine Wrath, that's the thing I was sad about the most here. Because Divine Wrath is just such a fantastic card for right now. Plus the artwork on it is completely on point, because it's showing stupid Cannon Soldier and its FDK bullshit getting lightning bolted from the heavens. Just like, no, you stop that right now. It is great, but yeah.
So, one thing I kept noticing is that there were so many monsters in this set that flat out say, when there's a summon, your opponent cannot use traps. Like, I counted at least 5 monster cards that can do that. And I was like, as much as I use traps, he's going to use one of those. And
so thing about them, the actual, what it stops is not, it's not like a Jinzo. What it stops is traps that are activated in response to its summon. So you can't like trap hole them, because that is a card that you would activate when a monster is summoned. That's the only thing that they do. They're actually really, really bad. Mirage Dragon and Pitch Black Warwolf are the sort of exceptions, because they stop traps during the battle phase, which is, I was like, well, you've got Sakuretsu Armor and Mirror Force in the deck from the last time, so, you know, at the very least I can stop you Mirror Forcing me again for, like, 4. Magic Cylinder doesn't work anymore, so I was like, I've got to try and play a couple of these. I like this card.
It's a good card. It was very useful.
So, and it's a light. That's the other thing to use it for.
And you're stuck with your light and darkness as well. I mean, I know you're
using more or less. I can cut back on it a little bit if I want to. I don't have to play triple Chaos Sorcerer. I could play 1 or 2 of them and, you know, just like run a lighter package if I want to try something else. Like last game when I played Horus, I only played 2 Sork in the main deck. because I was like 3 total chaos monsters. I was taking a couple of things out for fire, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just cut it very slightly back just to try out Horus here. Oh god, can you imagine Horus against freaking... Oh man, we need a trap version of that. that would be fun. But yeah, Horus could stop a lot of the weird stuff that happened in this one, I think, as well. No level limit if that's already if that's summoned beforehand. Horus level 6 ignores level limit, actually. Ideas. Anyway, did you get anything? Did you get anything like exciting out of this set otherwise then?
I mean, you already know about Thestalos, and I saw that. I was like, okay, that's a card I can use, and I'm kind of interested in that one. And sadly, I didn't get to use it because when I drew in that last turn, it wasn't really all that interesting. Serial Spell was an interesting one, which that's not a bad one, but like that's a high cost for just activating.
Yeah, it's tough, but yeah, I mean sometimes you can get some really good stuff out of that.
Yeah, and to be fair, I probably should have used Mirage Dragon as well. I know I have Mirage Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, you also know that I don't play many trap cards because I don't have many, right? Like, it doesn't start bottomless. I usually play Needle Sealing outside of the battle phase. Dust Tornado I can activate outside of the battle phase, and it's only really Sakuretsu Armor, and I only have one of it. So, it's not bad, but it probably doesn't do anything for you in comparison, unless you're playing Chaos and you need more light monsters.
Yeah, the only other thing was 18, Trap Disposal Unit, which I could have put it there and stopped like Dust Tornado or such, but that's an if, and that's really if I can stop you from activating more. Like, stopping you from attacking my cards as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of any other, like... There aren't even that many interesting ones. Like, Dekoichi is good if you got that. It's, like... And it doesn't level up like the Dark Mimic, but it's a 1400 attack version of it, basically. So, flip effect, it just draws a card. We don't care about the draw plus for every Bokochi thing because they're vanilla 500 monsters that are garbage, so we're never going to draw any more than one card off it, but you know, it's a dark flip effect that draws a card that's not terrible. I
definitely had before I drew this pack, I definitely had more of a draw option for this set because I had at least 2 Dark Mimics and 2 Dark Mimics, like 2 Dark Mimics 1 and 3, to try and keep drawing so I can like get more cards to keep going. But as we just noticed with Dark Mimic 3, if it's right in battle, it's you know.
Yeah, so that's honestly about it. Like, I know this set is really small as well. The next one is kind of the same. There's not as much to necessarily, like, you know, go over going, oh, I got all the really cool stuff out of it. I got not a lot out of this one. But hey, you know, I guess you're on the Monarch, guys. You know what's really good at getting Monarch set up, by the way? Gravekeeper's Spy. Because you can, even if the first one got destroyed, you would still have a tribute fodder on the field for the next turn. So, you know, Gravekeeper's Spy and Guard are just gigantic things that can usually get the keeper monster on the field for you.
But you have more options to get rid of them.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm still afraid of the trying.
I actually almost didn't main deck it this time because I was like, I mean, how effective is this actually going to be here, right? But then I thought about it and I was like, well, it gives me a way of discarding lights and darks out my hand if I have CED and don't have a proper target. If I had Tribe Infecting Virus in that first game, actually, I think I would have been able to win out. Or maybe not win out, but like really put the pressure on with it. You'd have had to have just hard drawn your third Solar Flare or something. Which I don't even know if you still had one in the deck. Yeah, I don't remember. Did I destroy one at the start though? So you're...
No,
in the first game,
you didn't destroy any,
not the third one. Because I think I destroyed one before you got the double summon off near the end. So...
Yeah, you did, because I had the turtle and then I had the dragon, but then you killed the dragon off, and then you did the creature swap to get my turtle. because I got rid of the other monster, but then I chopped through UFO Turtle again to summon two others.
So if I had tried Infecting Virus in game 1 instead of like any of the other 6 cards in my hand there, I probably could have done a lot more with it. So I think it's still worth it. It's not like it's not a bad card because it can just destroy a lot of stuff out, but it doesn't synergize with the chaos stuff. It discards a lot of cards, which sometimes is very hard to justify. And yeah, I don't know, like I think Chaos got at me for this, but like my first thing with it is, well, I got my body like twice with it yesterday, which you know is what it is. But it's like, yeah, I spent a summon and a discard to get rid of like one card from you, one spell from you, and 1500 life points. That's not worth it, right? So it's tough. Like, it is still a very good card, but I actually almost side decked it this time because I thought, well, I'm trying to weigh up how much it actually makes a difference here. And yeah, I don't know. It is strong when it works, but I don't know how long it's going to keep working for.
And that's been my deck at this point. It's strong when it works, but it hasn't.
At least Tribe is like, it does something when it hits the board and actually, you know, uses its effect though. So, like, it's never going to be a bad card. Unless it's a top deck and your opponent has a stronger than 1600 monster on the field. But, you know, it's never a terrible card. It's just not the... It doesn't quite synergize as well as I'd like with some of the other stuff here. Like, if it was a light monster, no problem, right? But... Okay, anyway, are we gonna do Flaming Eternity then? Since you said there's no schedule for today, huh?
I mean, I don't see.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be. Let me just go in and take another look. I'm pretty sure it's another look. I mean, most of these are for quite a while, actually, I think, but we're into 2005 on these now. It is, yeah, another 60 card pack.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so just to clarify on stuff here, Tournament Pack 5 is now live. So because that's the Tournament Pack result from this set is TP5, and if you get a starter or a structure, if you get the structure deck wheel one, you can now choose from Dragon's Roar or Zombie Madness as well, because they came out at the same time as this set. So there are actually 2 structure decks that you can take something from now. Yeah, that slot on the wheel makes more sense now that we're getting into structures and not just starter decks.
Yeah.
Like I say, the whole thing is, I've shown you pictures of it, I've shown you it in the rules doc before, the whole thing is kind of a mess from here on out, but just know I will never have a chance of getting Dark Beginning 1 ever again. Dark Beginning 2 at Cybernetic Revolution, but not Dark Beginning 1. So there will never be a painful choice out of this bit anyway. Might be in one of the tournament packs, I don't remember, but it's, you know, we are done on that aspect right now, so... Oh, okay. Well, if we are going to go ahead and do this, then I will mute up again, and yeah, let's get some Phoenix Win Blast, shall we? I will talk to you in a little bit.
All right.